All right. Hi. People, when you have intellect, you have something. And when you have intellect, the term is with great power come great responsibility. And when you try to execute said responsibility, that's where you'll be tested. When you try to execute said responsibility, that's where you'll be tested. So what's up, y'all, man? I had some time tonight. I was in here doing videos for my dad's channel, my other dad's channel. I don't mention it. I just want to throw it out there and let it get its popularity and grow on its own. So I don't really mention it. So I was in here doing I'm going to do some videos. I hadn't done any yet. What the heck I mean I'm in here doing? I hadn't done any yet. But then I wanted to talk about Black Lives Matter. And Black Lives Matter was a shit show from the beginning. And the reason why it was is because, do I dare say, is an organization founded by women. And one day, I'm assuming, this is just something that I'm assuming. One day, I'm assuming that black women are going to wake up and realize the importance of black men. I'm hoping, and I want to be clear about something. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. I want to be clear about something. Are you serious, man? What is this thing doing? I want to be clear about something. I say this because if you could explain to anybody how could a woman named Atia LaShawn Bradley take a man down for child support that was paying $410 a month for private school. Y'all know the drill. $410 a month for private school, picking the child up every day, eliminating after school care, doing homework with the child every day, feeding the child every day. If you'd explain how a woman would take a man down, trade all that for $259 a month, it's because of her constituents. People, what I said over on The Hated One, for individuals that are watching me on my other platforms, The Hated One, aka Facts at 100%, excuse me, aka The Hated One. The link is below the video. What I said, what women have shown me is they will stack dumb on dumb on dumb on dumb and add a man in that equation, and it'll validate the dumb. So to bring my point home, I want to talk about Black Lives Matters, an organization founded by black women. I have heard women talk about, I'm going to tell you what brought my attention to Black Lives Matter. I seen a black woman going to the march saying, yeah, I need a man. I'm like, yo, what the heck is all? Because I was sold on the name too. The name, it's real jiggy, Black Lives Matter. But I want to just read to y'all an article, and then I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go into like that. Heritage.org. Here's what it says on heritage.org. The agenda of the Black Lives Matter movement is far different from the slogan. The agenda is far different from the slogan. You can see that ad on heritage.org. Here it is, right here. I want to talk about this, and I want to make sure people don't think, oh, here we go bashing again. Okay? Because we got this woman stepping down more like she's stepping off. She ain't stupid. Let me tell you something that I've learned. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned because Atia LaShawn Bradley showed me this. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Come on, stop fucking with me. Stop being a fucking with me, Let me tell you what Atia LaShawn Bradley shown me. And I see the signs. They will act as if when they're talking to you, they're carefree. They don't have a care in the world. People, I'm here to tell you, and for all you individuals out there with a son and a daughter, tell your kids to go to their room. I bet the boy will turn around and go to his room, and the daughter will sit there and be like, why? Why do I got to go to my room? This and that. I mean, you see it in all the commercials. You see it in the Kraft commercial. The boy and the girl sitting there at the table, and the mother says, y'all ain't going to move until y'all eat y'all food. Fine, we'll be here all day. The boy don't say nothing. What do you think happened to that when it grows older? What do you think happens to that? When you look at the mission statement of the Black Lives Matter movement, and that guy that's on Speak for Yourself, Tavis Smiles. What's going on, Insatiable? Tavis Smiles. Am I saying his name right? Anyway, him and the other black guy was on there. The other black guy quit, but let me do it like this. Let me do it like this, because I want to get this guy's name right. Cast of Speak for Yourself.
Here's information from IMDb.
Okay. I still can't pronounce his name. I'm looking right at it and I can't pronounce it. His name is Jason. I can't pronounce his name. Jason. We're going to say Jason. But I was looking at Speak for Yourself after looking at that woman saying, I need my man and I don't believe in this bullshit. Fuck Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, yo, why was she saying that? Then I heard Jason talk about it. And he said, I can't follow an organization. I have a family. I have kids at home. Why would I want to follow an organization that's basically telling my family put me out? And I was like, whoa. Then I went and looked at the mission statement. When I first read the mission statement of the Black Lives Matter movement, it had a woman, written all over it. People, I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of individuals listen to me, the ignorant ones anyway, and they say things like, he bashed women. I love women. I just don't like stupidity under no perspective. I'm like my father. I told people this all my life. Stupidity is my kryptonite. I don't like stupid things. I don't like when people do stupid shit. I get down on myself when I do stupid shit. I don't like stupidity. Stupidity is not stupidity like it would appear to be. Stupidity is more of a way out. Ignorance by convenience. I don't like that. I don't like when I say something to somebody 3 or 4 times and they don't answer the question or they try to deflect. I don't like that. I don't like that. People, I'm going to tell you something. When you're trying to be manipulative, when you're trying to hide something, that's what you do. People, when I was the union representative at the post office, I remember one time I had to go and talk about an individual that was being suspended for being AWOL. And that individual was suspended for being AWOL, and I'm sitting down there, and as the union representative, I had to swipe off of window clerk and swipe onto union rep. That's when I come off of my thing, and then the union pays me when I'm doing union duties. The post office stopped paying me at that time. So I had to swipe onto union delegate. And I'm sitting in there, and I'm like, okay, we're here talking about Richard Freeman. Y'all want to give them, and they was talking about apples, oranges, goats, cheese for 45 minutes. And I'm just sitting there listening to them. And I said, I bet the other union guys fall for this bullshit. Yeah. I said, I bet the other union guys sit down here, and this is actually protocol. That didn't fly with the kid. That didn't fly with the kid. I swiped on the union guy. I'm up in their ass with both feet. I don't like stupidity. I don't. I don't like one bit of it. And I don't like stupidity to be pawned off like it's a smart thing to do. Like the ad says, the mission statement of the Black Lives Matters movement is far different from the slogan. Very well said. He said, I know for a fact, Chris, you love black women, and you're only being critical because you want them to do and be better, which isn't asking too much. Which isn't too much to ask. Very well said. I'm actually going to screenshot that statement, post it on my personal Facebook. I'm going to send a copy to my mom's too. Very well said. Because they don't seem to get that. Appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. What's Big Chris Entertainment? I appreciate that. Very well said. Very well said. You ain't never heard me say, I don't want a black woman. You ain't never heard me say, go get a white woman instead of a black woman. You ain't never heard me say no bullshit like that. But for some reason, I hate black women. Okay. Right. Very well said. I want them to do better. If I'm going to interact with you, I want you to do better. Why do teachers teach kids? Because they want them to be better. Why do they come down? Why do parents discipline and come down on their kids? Because they expect them to do better. That's what I want. I just see stupidity let loose. I see stupidity. People, I'm going to tell you something about politics. Very well said. Memphis 87 says, the problem is they will not listen. Boy, if you ain't never said no shit, you just says some shit today. Listening. The problem is, though, y'all need to start making not listening not an option. It's not an option. Y'all need to stop making not listening an option. It's not an option with me. It's not an option. But we'll talk about that on some other time. When I look at the Black Lives Matter, I see reckless. I say, yep, women are in charge of that organization. And women don't know how to sit down there and say, we want women's rights. Don't you know the first, second, and third tier of the feminist movement is nothing like, it gets worse every tier. If you can log on to any type of internet, if you can log on and listen to how a woman will sit down there and say, I love my man, I want to be with my man. This new feminist movement, we are now in the second wave of destroying men. It went from, we want equal equality, we want the right to vote. We want to be able, that was the first phase. We want the right to vote. We want women's rights, we want the right to vote. Then we want equal job and equal pay. Third phase, men ain't crap, let's destroy men. That is the progression of the perspective and logic of a woman. And they don't see that. They don't see that. And if you don't believe me, go look at the phases. The feminist movement was in phases. First phase, second and third phase. That's what, we're now in the fourth phase. Now it's just blame men. We just want, and it's just reckless on top of reckless. That's what it is. When I read the mission statement of the feminist movement, I said, yep, this is a woman's organization. It's a woman's organization. The Black Lives Matter movement is nothing to be proud of. That's why this chick is stepping down. She ain't stupid. She ain't stepping down. She's stepping the fuck off. She said, you know what? I got everybody believing this bullshit. Now it's time to bounce. Yup. And the two other idiots that's popping up, yeah, they're gonna get tired of that shit too. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about politics. That's where I was going. Please, I'm sorry I got sidetracked. Let me tell y'all something about politics. Do you know if they wanted to reenact slavery? Do you know how easy that is to reenact slavery? Anybody? Do you know how easy it is to reenact slavery? You know how easy it is to reenact slavery? All you got to do is take the bill, put it in action, and put a stipend, mix a stipend in there with it. All you got to do is say, oh, we're going to give y'all a $600 surplus check. And then black people will run down there, sign off on the bill, and don't know the siphon, the refund check is on page 8. To reenact slavery is on page 452. That's how shit gets passed. Things get passed because they siphon, they put one title with it and tuck a different thing under it. That's what the Black Lives Matter movement did. It said, we're going to destroy our men. We want to take fucking men over to the next phase. Read it for yourself. We want to take fucking men, our black men, over to the next phase because us black women, we don't believe in our men. We don't stand by our men. They just give us insecurity. We don't love our men. We don't do none of that men. And then they said, but we got to make this to where as though it's going to sell. Black Lives Matters. And everybody brought into that bullshit. I seen one thing they did. This woman said, this woman, I don't understand why women of color do commercials like this. I am emotional, but that's my strength. Bullshit. Ain't no perspective of emotional strong. Ain't no perspective. But I'm just looking at these commercials. I'm looking at this other commercial where they got a little 5-year-old girl and she's marching and she's like, rah, rah, rah. And I said, what fucking idiot gonna end up with that little whore when she gets older because she is mad at the fucking world? They teaching her to be mad at the world. What idiot gonna end up with what idiot gonna end up with that whore? Harsh, Anna. Yes, you think I'm harsh? Go read the Black Lives Matter movement mission statement. Yeah, because everybody know how to grade me right off the cuff. Everybody can grade me right off the cuff. It's amazing how people can grade me. But let's talk about peace and equality for a second, because I seen another article where the women of the WNBA said we're doing this for equality and equalness and justice for black women. So let's talk about equality, equal equality, okay? How come the ball in the WNBA that the black women are saying we want equal equality and justice? How come the ball in the WNBA isn't equal to the ball in the NBA? How come? How come it's smaller? Why isn't it the same size? Because men and women are not equal. See, Let me tell you something about inconsistencies, and let me tell you something about contradicting. If I was on a stand, and I was a star witness, once I contradicted myself, I am instantly discredited. Do you know what a hostage negotiator's job is? One of his jobs? A hostage negotiator. Do you know what a hostage negotiator's job is? One of a hostage negotiator's job is to find inconsistencies in demands. If you don't bring me 20 buckets of water, I'm gonna kill somebody I'm gonna kill a person every 5 minutes until I get 20 buckets of water. And then 7 minutes go by and he ain't killed nobody yet. So now the hostage negotiator is like, we got a bluffer. He ain't doing what he said he was gonna do. It's the same thing in relationships. When you're in a relationship and you say in the beginning, I don't like this, but then 2 weeks later you get some nookie and now you go for that. Guess what that woman just did? That woman just renegotiated what the fuck you said you ain't gonna stand for. But when you stay firm on what you said, that relationship you're gonna be called mean, etc., etc. That's how that goes. Inconsistency. So back on Black Lives Matters. Back on the black women in the NBA got a commercial saying we want equality and justice for black women. Okay. How come the ball, I said that already, the ball is not the same size? Okay. How come the three-point line in the WNBA is closer to the rim than it is in the NBA if they want equal? Once again, contradiction again. Contradiction. Women want equality. How come when I was in the military, a woman that was my age didn't have to do the same thing I did on a PT test, the physical training, for those that don't know what PT means? How come? Let me help you out. It is a known fact that testosterone muscles that are saturated in the testosterone muscle in a testosterone body can endure more and is stronger than a muscle that is in a body saturated with estrogen. Let me simplify that for you. Women aren't as strong as men. So you can't make them do what men do. You can't. And you shouldn't. But when you tell them that, they say, well, we want equality. But wait a minute. You can accept the fact that you can't do this? You can accept that fact? You can accept that fact that you cannot. You can accept the fact that you cannot. You cannot. You can accept the fact that you cannot do a PT test the same, but you go for equality in everything else? That's contradicting. You know, if you look at the mission statement of the Black Lives Matters movement, you would. Oh, wait a minute. Let me back that up. Hold on. I'm all over the place. Oh, dear my. If you look at the mission statement of the Black Lives Matters movement and then say, wow, if you change a couple of words in here, this would be, oh, wait a minute. There is an organization out there that have similar words that's slightly different. They're called, let's see what they're called there. Oh, they're called the KKK. It's called the KKK. Hell, their mission statement is damn near in parallel. And what I mean by it's saturated with so much hate. It ain't nothing but what we seeing on a grand scale in the community you call black. You couldn't have got a white woman to start no organization with all that rhetoric in it. You couldn't have. You couldn't have got a Puerto Rican to start an organization with all that bullshit in it. You couldn't have. I promise you that. I promise you that. It's got to be something really going on in your fucking head for you to come up with all that where you ousting men. You're ousting men. And you proudly say that shit, but you tuck it up under Black Lives Matter. Now, what I said earlier was, if they wanted to reenact slavery, all they got to do is make a bill, put it on page, I believe I said 452, but tell everybody you're going to give them $600 stipend and put that on page 6. The true name for Black Lives Matter should be We Hate Black Men. That's the true name for it. Tell me where I'm lying at. I know I'm bashing, right? I got that. Just tell me where I'm wrong at. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you educated, when it comes to being smart, you're self-medicated. When you're dumb, you get your information from a flock of people that are all saying the same damn thing. That's what you're getting it from. You're getting it from a flock of people who are all barking the same thing. You're getting it from a tweet. You're getting it from, what they said was. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. That's why when some individuals are listening to me tonight and they're saying, here you go again on his bullshit. And then you're going to go read the mission statement. You're going to be like, well, I'll be damned. Go ahead and be damned now. All right? Go and be damned now. People, let me show y'all something. Very well said. My man Louis, it's been a minute. Louis, you need to come check me out on Facts at 100%. Hey, listen, I got 20,000 comments on over here at you guys. I'm over on Facts at 100% every morning at 11 o'clock. All right. So y'all remember these, right? I got to get another pair. Y'all remember my Kazals, right? Y'all remember my Kazals, right? I still got these. I still rock these. Still got them. I got to clean them. Boy, they dirty as heck. I don't know if you can see the dirt on the lens. You see the dirt on the lens? You see the dirt? No, you can't. Can you see the dirt on the lens? Can you see the dirt? Anyway, these are my Kazals. Oh boy, I tell you. So you put these in the case. Then you put these in this case, which I broke the case. Then you put these in this case. Put these in the case. Yeah, put those in there. So I had to pick these up. This is the birthday gift for Microhead. I call her Microhead. These are hers. So, you know, because like I said, we don't do fluky flake. We don't do fluky flake. Fluky flake is for bum whores. These right here, mine got Kazal Legends on it. Mine got Kazal Legends. Hers got Legends? Oh yeah, hers do too. It's got a little snakeskin style. Mine just got the smooth. Mine just got the smooth. Hers got the little snakeskin style. So I'm gonna show y'all hers. I'm gonna show y'all hers. I just showed y'all mine. I'm gonna show y'all hers. This is his and hers on some other shit. I'm gonna show y'all hers. I'm gonna show y'all hers. Those are hers right there. Them shits is hot, ain't they? Them hot. Them mugs hot, ain't they? Look at them mugs right there. The mugs hot, ain't they? Yo, them mugs is hot. What y'all thought I was gonna show y'all the whole goddamn frames? What are you, stupid? What are you, a freaking idiot? You gonna show y'all before I give them to her? You crazy. Stop being a rat's bunhole, will you? No, y'all was like, we gonna see him before her. No, you ain't. Shut up. Shut up, stupid. I gotta get these to her. Actually, the matching joints gotta come with them. So I just want to show y'all those. I told individuals that they was gonna come. I told you the UK, they finally came to me. I finally got the right ones because they were fucking with me. But we're talking about Black Lives Matter tonight. KRS-One said, Black Lives Matter, kill that chatter. Why did KRS-One say that? Why? Why did KRS-One say that? Why isn't the great KRS-One sold on Black Lives Matter? Why? Once again, people, I am over on Facts at 100%. The link is below the video every morning without break or fail at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, man. If I'm in the truck, I'm home, I'm gonna give it to you, man. All right, I gotta bring back consistency in this thing here. People, I want to be clear about this. I'm gonna end this, man. I'm gonna be clear about this. What I say right here. If you disagree with anything that I said here tonight, excuse me, could you please email me after you read the mission statement, please, so I can retract, because I'm calling you a dummy in advance. You big dummy. I'm calling you a dummy now. So please send me an email and tell me you're undumb. I want to undumb you. I'm anoint you a dummy now. You damn dummy. I'm laughing at something else. I'm gonna anoint you a super dummy. No, you're a super dummy. You super dummy. But I just want to have the chance to undumb you. I don't want to just have you wandering off in the world being a damn dummy. I appreciate that. My man Big Chris says, thanks for spending time with us. Hey, man, thanks for having me. Like I said, Facts at 100%. The link is below the video every morning at 11 a.m. without break or fail. We're going to get this thing back to where it should be. But like I said, allow me to undumb you. I just thought about something. I'm laughing at something else. It is not fair to call you a dummy and not let you undumb, give you some undumminess. It's not fair. It's not. You guys, you guys that think that I'm wrong about you deserve better. I just hope you ain't got no damn kids. Your kids deserve better. They do. Your kids deserve better. You damn